What is up, you guys? HazeBro here. Now, I know times are a huge bummer right now. We're all under quarantine, we're not allowed out in public, and the biggest bummer of all is that tap rooms have had to close down. Now, if you're lucky, a lot of your local breweries might be offering delivery, and I was really lucky because Brasseux D'la Côte up in northern New Brunswick mailed me a whole bunch of their beers that I'm gonna try tonight. So, first off, we've got the Barham Wit beer. Now, you know I'm normally all about IPAs, but like when you're stuck in your house for who knows how long it's gonna last, you gotta just drink whatever you can get. In fact, you probably want to drink a whole bunch of variety of styles because then you get to have some variety, which you're going to need after just being stuck in the same place for weeks, if not months. So we've got a wit beer. This one's nice and spicy. It's a 4.5%. Super easy drinking. I suggest you grab a whole bunch of different beers like I have here, or order them from your local brewery for delivery. And just have a night where you're drinking, and maybe you can be like making your own toilet paper to stock up because they're all out everywhere. Saint Antoine de Padoue, which is a blonde ale. Honestly, that kind of style is usually not something I get too excited about. We'll see how this one stacks up though. Wow, this one's really good. It's actually kind of malty for a blonde ale. Both these beers so far are pretty sweet. I would love it if you had a hazy New England IPA, Brasseux D'la Côte, that you could have sent me, but I understand if you don't have one, you send whatever you've got. Alright, next up, this one is interesting. I'm very excited because we have an IPA in the mix. This one's a red IPA, and I'm a little torn because red ales are probably my least favorite style, but as you know, IPAs are my favorite style. So I guess Brasseux D'la Côte was like, let's mix the two together and see what we can get. I'm very curious to see how this one's gonna turn out. Alright, looking kind of dark and malty, not hazy. Didn't expect that. It looks like the color of a red ale that you'd expect. It's not a hazy New England IPA, but for an IPA, it's decent. To have a red IPA is something I've never heard of before, so it's a pretty interesting take on the style. Alright, so here are the two that I'm really excited for. Moscow Miscu, which is a Russian Imperial Stout. I love stouts, as you know, second only to hazy New England IPAs, and Russian Imperial Stouts are usually pretty strong and heavy. But here we have the X Series Nitro MM, which is the Moscow Miscu Stout, but on nitro. And if you don't know, nitro, it's kind of like a Guinness, like it's super smooth. There's like, the head is all creamy. It's not going to be carbonated and bubbly, but it's carbonated through this nitrogen process. So are stouts always better when they're in nitro? Personally, I think so, but I get to scientifically test it for you today. Color-wise, they look pretty similar, although you can tell that the head on that was a lot creamier. And you can definitely taste that 9% ABV. It is a nice heavy stout. I really like it. Now for the nitro version, which I'm so pumped for. Damn, that's really good. So, tastes the exact same as this one, but the mouthfeel is way smoother. So even though you've got that heavy, biting ABV of 9%, both great, but nitro beer all the way. Nitro stouts are the way to drink your stouts. So if you're gonna be quarantined, you can't do much better than being stuck in your house with 5 different Brasseux D'la Côte beers. You know, with all the different ABVs from 4.5 all the way to 9%, that I'm gonna have a pretty good time tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Do not forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe on YouTube to be notified about future videos, and finally, peace!